Here's your ADHD friendly at-home workout that's perfect for beginners or if you're getting back into exercising and, well, don't know where to start. You'll be done in under 30 minutes, so turn off your phone and stick with me. You got this. So my name is Karen. I'm the body and mind transformation coach for women with ADHD. And while I've spent the last 15 plus years optimizing my fitness, my nutrition, my sleep, and my stress levels so I can thrive in my body, now I've distilled all of these strategies down to these bite-sized videos and workout videos like this, so you don't have to spend 15 years until you can thrive and feel incredibly confident in your body. I'm also a personal trainer and a pro bikini athlete, so I do know a thing or two. So how these videos work. I'm going to post the workout on the screen. You're going to pause the video and write it all down. Then I'll go through all the exercises in real time so you know what you're doing. But the real meat and potatoes is later in the video, so scan through the next chapter where I break down every exercise and give you technique cues so you can do the exercises effectively and safely and really get the most out of every exercise. And finally, make sure to watch the very end. I'm going to tell you how to join a special workshop on creating morning and night routines that work for ADHD so you can start your day feeling focused and ahead of the game and then end the day feeling accomplished and proud and calm. I've used these strategies myself to implement and stick with both a morning and night routine, so now I get to design my days on how I want and not what my brain thinks it wants. So watch the end where I tell you how to join this free workshop. Time to work out. Here is your workout. Go ahead and pause the video. These first exercises are your warm-up. So go through them gently, slowly, to start to warm up the muscles in the joints until you feel good. Then you can add a bit more force and power to them. Our first one is the reverse plank. This is challenging, but it's a great way to stretch the chest out and the biceps and essentially the front side of your body, including your hips, which is great if you've been sitting a lot today, okay? Fingers are going to point away from you. If that is too much of a stretch, you can have them pointing to the side, but the best is pointing away from you to really get that stretch in and get your shoulders in their natural position. Feet are just naturally in front of you where it's comfortable. Then pushing the floor away from us with our hands, so pushing that chest to the ceiling. We're going to lift our hips as high as we can, squeeze your bum, and back down. You're going to feel a big stretch in the chest and the arms. Really thinking of pushing the floor away from you and pushing the chest forward versus shrugging into the shoulders, okay? So push away from you and lift as high as you can. Our next warm-up exercise is the knee in and the kick. This one is also really good for warming up the backs of your legs. Come onto your forearms. You're just gonna knee yourself into the chest here, and a nice straight leg, kick up. If your legs are bent as you kick like that, that's totally okay. Try and get them nice and straight so you can warm up the hamstrings, okay? So you'll do one side and then go on to the other side. Again, moving slow as you're warming up, and then you can start to speed it up as feels good. Right into our next exercise, which is the hip figure eight. You're going to draw a figure eight leading with your knee as best as you can. So out to the side and around and down. And honestly, my brain gets tired, but my brain's also super engaged trying to do this. The goal of this is just to warm up the hip. So draw your best figure eights that you can. Mine more look like squiggles. Your last warm-up exercise is the quadruped with a thread through. Quadruped means we are on our hands and our knees, all fours. Thread through, we're going to reach up to one side and then thread through the arm, trying to get a nice stretch across the shoulder blades. So as you're reaching through, think of pushing the top of the hand into the ground and pushing the opposite hand into the ground as well, so we get this rotational stretch, okay? So we reach up, so I thread through, I'm pushing both hands into the ground to spread the space between the shoulder blades. We're going to use this exercise again in the workout, so make sure you get comfy with it and really warm it up so it feels good and loose in your upper back and shoulders. The first exercise is a single leg reach and hop. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our opposite hand, having the first exercise is the one-legged reach and hop. So you're going to start with your legs staggered. Your leading foot, you're going to take your opposite hand, and all we're doing is we're leaning forward, reaching for that foot. You can bend the knee as much as you need, keeping the back leg on the ground for balance. Reach, and then as you lift up, driving through the heel, feeling the back of the leg, you're going to take your opposite hand and a little hop to add that power. And the big things to think of here is a nice long spine. Okay, so think of pushing your chest forward and your bum and the back of your leg shooting to the back of the room like you're shining a tail light as you reach down, and then pushing through that heel, like pretend you're pushing the floor away from you. You're going to reach up and hop. So reach and hop. Reach and hop. If the hop is too much, you can just reach and stand with lots of power. That's the single leg reach and hop. The star jump is really going to get your heart rate up. So it's a very dynamic, big movement, and I'll give you a modification if you can't do the jump part. What you're going to do is a small knee bend, like a mini squat, and then explode out into a big wide star position. So come down, explode out, come down, and out, and out. Looks like this. We're thinking of landing, pushing our hips back, so our heels root into the ground. Although we land on the balls of our feet, we still come down to that squat, pushing the hips back with a nice long spine. If you can't do the jump, squat down and just raise your arms up forcefully to get that heart rate up. That's the star jump. The toy soldier with a cross reach is a really good core exercise if you engage your core in it. So that is your focus for this exercise. We're going to kick one leg forward, taking our opposite hand, reaching for that toe as close as you can. Now think of this as a jackknife or a crunch as if you're laying on the ground. So make sure you pull your belly in as tight as you can as we reach. Pretend you're lifting the leg by pulling the belly in. Belly pulls in to lift the leg, just like you're doing a crunch, okay? So a great way to get the heart rate up and really work the core. That is the toy soldier cross reach. The last exercise is the inchworm with a rotation on each side. It's a very challenging one. Really gonna work your shoulders and your chest and your triceps. So we stand up tall, we lean forward, bend your knees if you need till your hands touch the ground. Walk your hands out to your plank. Make sure here you squeeze your bum nice and tight and pull your tummy in super tight so we engage the core properly. Then we rotate open to one side, rotate over to the other side. Now using our hands, walk all the way back up to start. Okay, really challenging, incorporating lots of different muscles and lots of different movements. If that feels too hard, you're going to walk yourself down, hold your plank and just hold for a count, then walk yourself back up instead. The big thing is when you're in the plank to not let the shoulders sink back. Think of pushing the floor away from you, pull your tummy in and squeeze your bum so you're tucking that pelvis under, and you'll be a nice strong core and plank position to protect the spine. That is the inchworm with the reach on each side. Congrats, you did it. Be really proud of yourself that you took time today to care for your body and your mind. And you just told yourself you can focus, you can do it. And the more you do that, the more your subconscious believes it as well, and it gets easier. Now, as promised, here's how to join my free workshop on morning and night routines that work for ADHD. You'll learn the strategies that I use personally to create both a morning and night routine that I've been able to stick to with ease. And you'll be creating your own routines that you'll be able to stick to just as easily. So you have finally cracked the code on why we find it so difficult to stick to a morning and night routine and what we need to do instead so we can end the day feeling productive and accomplished and calm. So then we can go to bed, have a restful and deep sleep, and wake up feeling energized and focused and in control of our day. Because this has allowed me to create my day how I want and not what my brain thinks it wants, or to reacting to things around me as we do. So I'm hosting this special live workshop on Thursday, September 16th at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's just 30 minutes, so it's easy to digest, and you need to join live because all participants will get a bonus offer for my relaunched fitness identity course. So block into your calendar, set 5 alarms and reminders because you do not want to miss the live workshop. Now, if you absolutely can't join live, still register because that's the only way to get access to the replay so you can create your own morning and night routine that work for ADHD. To register, click the link below that's in the comments, it's noted as such, so you too can start and end your day on your own terms and learn exactly how you'll be able to do that, which I'll show you in this workshop. Finally, if you enjoyed this workout video, make sure to click like and subscribe so you'll be notified, like and subscribe to below, when I do post the next video next Monday. They're every week, and every week you get a new workout plan you can continue for the whole week. And definitely share this with your workout buddy because they too may be struggling with this working out thing and sticking with it. I'll see you all Wednesday for my next mindset tip video. Bye.